in journalism or media, what is journalism? Journalism.
مقروءة.
Journalism. قلتها صحافة. Journalism. But journal is a newspaper. So
اللي يصلحوا لها المصريين الجورنال.
So journalism. Okay. What do we call it in everyday life? We call it press. Journalism is press.
How did this work came? Let me guess.
Yes.
Maybe before they were pressing the paper to print on it.
Yes. It's from the publication process, printing process. من عملية الطباعة أكو press.
Press.
Okay. So press معناه يضغط. لكن بعدين مرور الوقت العملية أخذ الطابع المهنة. The press. يعني الصحافة العالمية. The press. Okay? So, in press, we always use acronyms and abbreviations, especially in the title. Okay? Always.
Headline.
In Arabic, the title is very long. In Arabic, the title has information. We say that a title has to give an indication, يعني بها دلالة مدلول, and has to have information, لازم بها معلومات. In English, no. It's brief, very short, and it needs to be attractive. Only attractive. يعني الوظيفة بالعنوان يختلف بين العالم العربي والعالم الغربي. العالم الغربي يقول لك العنوان وظيفته تسويقية, marketing point. The title is a marketing point. بينما العرب يقول لك لا, العنوان هو لب الموضوع. ثريا النص لب الموضوع, بمعنى انه بلب المعلومة او المعلومة الرئيسية اللي بالموضوع. إذن وظيفته شنو؟ معلوماتية.
In English, please.
Now we're going to do this in English. Would you like to say it in English?
No, I like to hear from you.
Of course.
Because it's good information for me.
Thank you. Okay, now we're going to say this.
Now I'm learning another thing beside the English language.
Press depends on titles. Titles are very important. Titles and عناوين. Okay. We have Arabic media. In Arabic media, the title is informative. Informative, مليئة بالمعلومة. In foreign media, the title is attractive. It is used for marketing. Okay? Which one do you think is more correct or better in our
Arabic?
The Arabic, you think so?
Yes.
Why?
Because when I study the journalism steps, you have to draw attention the summary of the whole news. If you write about an article or something, you must focus on the title in order to give a look or
A summary.
Yes.
So if I don't have time to read all the articles, I will get the information from the titles.
Yes.
A good point.
And there is an examination about that.
Of course, it's
Yes, he give you a whole huge article, and you have to give a summary, even in poetry and novel and
novels.
Novels.
Very good. That's true. The process of choosing a title is a complicated process. It needs knowledge, معرفة. It needs education and a background about what's happening, and it needs a marketing point of view. Okay? Now, what about foreign media when they want an attractive, which is a marketing point or a selling point for their article?
I think it's very good for, as you said, marketing.
Yeah.
I tested this in my videos. YouTubers these days put an attractive address to their
Title, not address.
title to their videos,
Yeah.
to attract the biggest number of viewers.
Okay.
Even if the content of this video is not good.
Content.
The content of this video is not good, but it can attract a lot of viewers because the title itself.
Because
Or
the title
sometimes the thumbnail of the video is very important too.
Yeah.
So I think if you have a novel to marketing or have anything, you need to gain profits in the market. You have to choose the attractive title.
Yeah.
And put on good
Cover.
cover. Yeah.
Yes. Very
Good
good.
cover
Okay.
design.
Yeah. Very good. Anna, what do you say?
I think in the newspaper or the news, even in the television, we need Arabic media. The little must have information, true information, to be honest.
But Anna, this doesn't mean that it is dishonest or not right. This is also right,
Sometimes-
but it focuses on attraction.
Sometimes it's
This focuses
exaggerates.
on information.
Yes, but in the YouTube or Facebook now, in any media, any media,
Body or channel.
they put attractive title, but sometimes it's not really true.
That's not real.
Not in the, really
But
in the subject.
that's not in journalism. In journalism, you have material that has to have facts and information or a story or a case or an issue.
I think in the short story or on the novels, it's يعني لا بأس you know?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to
All
be
right.
attractive, but in the news, it's just must be have information.
Okay. All right. I think that's very interesting how you put it. Thank you. Now, we have A, B, C. They are articles or newspaper stories. Samar, could you please start with A?
A? Which one?
Where's
This
the
one?
There's no A.
Oh,
The one in the corner.
The corner.
Yes.
motorist driving at 120
Yes.
mph.
What is MPH?
It's an
ميل
abbreviation.
بالساعة.
Mile
Mile per hour.
Mile per hour.
Yes. Mile.
The distance,
Per.
is that distance?
It's velocity. سرعة.
Okay.
Hour.
Velocity?
Yes.
Write it, please.
It's the speed or velocity. وحدة فيزيائية MPH.
How did this word came? Velocity.
This is, I think,
It's
Latin.
root. Latin?
Latin, not rotten. It's Latin.
Latin.
Okay, so a motorist. All right, and the
Motorist
other word I
driving.
want to ask you about, motorist.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Rider, bike.
The
Yeah,
one who
right.
rides a motorbike. Very good. Okay.
And my brother had been one day killed, near to be killed from that.
Oh my God.
Yes, ما طالش صاحبه.
Yeah.
Motorist
Motorist.
Jeremy
Yes.
Page had to pay a fine
Yes.
of 330. Is that
330 pounds. Very good.
at Durham?
Yes. Durham
Magistrate Court yesterday for speeding. Police stopped him on the motorway. The speed limited on
لا, the speed limit
the speed limit on motorway is 70 miles an hour.
An hour.
An hour.
Yes.
This was because I was late for work. The judge said that this was no excuse.
Very good. All right. Okay.
I think the city named Durham, not Durham. It's an
Durham.
English.
Durham Magistrates Court.
It's a city
Yes.
in England.
Yes,
Durham.
it's a city. Okay. Tell me, someone, what is the name of the motorist?
Jerry?
Jeremy Page.
Yes.
Okay. How much did he have to pay?
330 pound.
So he was fined. He was fined 330 pounds. Hello.
Mom?
Yes.
8 markers, 8.
Yes, from the cup.
We have here.
Yeah. All right. So what's the meaning of the word fined?
Pay?
He paid,
Yeah,
which means غرامة. So he had to pay
A fee.
a fine.
Is this fee also?
No.
Yes, fee is
Different.
not in court. Fee is everyday, رسوم.
Okay.
But fine is because you
Ah.
have, he was sued.
So you can write them too to see the difference.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Our lesson, not yours.
Okay. قصة الورسز.
يعني find مو تشبه لي يعني كلمة find اللي معناتها وجد أو يجد.
Yeah, this is found or I find, but not
This difference.
with
Not
E. Okay, find يجد هذا المضارع والfound الماضي.
وجد.
I found this. Okay, found and find. But here is a fine. A fine pay a
Can I say,
fine.
are you going to
fine
find me?
وحدها. Excuse me. Fine وحدها يعني جيد. How are you, Ala? I'm fine, thank you.
So if
this is fine.
policeman stopped me in the road and wrote something, can I say, are you going to find me?
Fine me.
Find me.
Yes, because this is past.
Yeah, past. Are you
Okay.
going to find me?
Exactly. Or sue me.
Sue.
Sue. أيضا.
سو تجي هم دعوة من المحكمة.
It is. That's why you're fined. Because he's going to lawsuit you. Okay? So, we have for speeding, which means being fast.
Yes.
All right. So, what is the limit on motorways? 70 miles and 70 miles
An hour.
an hour. Okay? 70
Okay.
miles an hour. What did Jeremy say?
Jeremy said, I'm so sorry because I'm late from work.
I was late for work. How did you know that this is Jeremy's word?
From court.
No, when you are reading, how did you know that this is what Jeremy...
Quotation.
Quotation
The
mark.
quotation marks, very good. So he didn't say, Jeremy said, this is in journalism, very important, the punctuation.
Is that this gesture means the quotation mark?
Yes, I don't like it really when they say,
Why?
they say something. Anyway,
quotation mark يعني العلامات الإملائية.
quotation اقتباس, which means I took from his speech by his tongue and put on paper. So I'm
علامات
quoting him.
punctuation العلامات الإملائية.
Yeah, but
Punctuation.
quotation marks
quotation
من quote.
اقتطاع أي اقتطاع
اقتباس.
من نص
اقتباس.
أو اقتباس.
Jeremy was quoted saying, da da da. Okay? Now, the judge said that this was,
No excuse.
which means, what does
It's rules. It's rules.
We have rules. This is
You
not.
hurry or not, this is rules. The safety of society, of it's deal with the other people.
Exactly.
حقوق,
Rights.
Rights.
It's the rights of other people. That's right.
If you in عصائب or not, you pay.
Yeah. Being or not. Okay. All right. Now, B.
B. Tree destroys house.
Good.
Yesterday afternoon, 35-year-old housewife narrowly escaped death when a tree blew over and fell into her house. Onto her house.
Yes.
Completely destroying it. It was quite windy. I heard a strange noise coming from our tree. Suddenly, the wind blew a little stronger, and I watched it crash onto the roof.
Good.
The Bowles family are staying with friends while their house is rebuilt.
Very good. Okay. Now tell me, is she dead or alive?
She's alive. She's barely dead.
She was almost killed.
She was almost killed.
What is the word that told me that she's almost dead or almost narrowly escaped death? Narrowly يعني بخيط بينها وبين الموت. Okay?
This came from narrow?
Yes. That there was such a little time or such a little space to escape. Now, all right, the other question is, what was the lady saying? Is there a quotation for the lady in your passage?
It was quite windy.
Yes.
I heard a strange noise coming from our tree.
Yes.
Suddenly, the wind blew a little stronger.
Yeah.
And I watched it crash onto
I
the
watched it.
I watched it. Yeah. There's no E
Yes.
pronunciation. Yeah. I watched it crash onto the roof.
Onto the roof. Very good. Not into.
No, onto.
Good.
Ala.
If it was entering the place, then it is into. But it came from beta. It was coming from over, from what was I saying?
From above.
Yeah, from above. So it's onto. All right. What is the thing? If I do not have quotation marks, I could have known that this is the lady too. How?
She said.
Because she started to talk with our house, our tree, okay? The ceiling. And so she was describing the accident, what happened. All right. Okay. What is the name of the family?
Bowel.
The Bowles family, Bowles, okay.
Actually, this word distracted me first time, but when I noticed the capital letter of B.
Capital letter, exactly, then you know. All right, maybe they will not write family. The Bowles are staying with friends. They can do that. In journalism, even in everyday speech, we say like the Jabiris, okay, are staying with friends. اسم الله عليكم.
Because they lovely, not because the house is damaged.
اسم الله عليكم. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That was very good. All right, but tell me, rebuilt. What do we mean by rebuilt?
Rebuilt يعني إعادة بناء مرة ثانية. خلينا نقول building, instruction or something. Construction.
Reconstructed. Very good. Okay, Lulu. C.
Post office robbery.
All right.
Yesterday afternoon, thieves stole 500 هذه الإشارة تعني يورو from a post
No,
office.
this is pounds.
Pounds?
يورو
لأنه هاي الأخبار إنجليزية معناتها.
Yes.
Post office in Preston. Lancashire. Police do not have a good description of the two men, but they know that they know that they escaped in the red Ford Cortina.
Good.
This information came from an 11-year-old boy, Charlie Carrack.
Charlie Carrack. Okay. What did you understand from this?
البارحة باقي هذا مكتب البوسطة شو يسموا لهم البريد انسرق 500 باوند ما أعرف ايش قد ايه عادي. المهم هو ظهر هواي
$3 equal $3 I think.
بريستون مدينة.
Yes.
ما عندهم لانشير. شنو معناته لانشير؟
اسم المقاطعة هي بريستون جزء من لانكشاير.
الشرطة ما عندهم وصف معين للرجال اللي سرقوا المكان، بس ولد يعرفون انه هم اختفوا in a raid for كورتينا. اختفوا او
هربوا.
هربوا. كورتينا شو معناته؟
فورد كورتينا نوع السيارة.
نوع السيارة. هاي المعلومات جت من طفل عمره 11 سنة اسمه كاك.
اسمه تيم. اسمه تيم. تيم.
الذي لم يقبل بزواج سمرقند. أضيف هاي المعلومة.
All right, very good. Now, who can tell me something about the titles? Do you find the titles informative or attractive?
Attractive.
What about you, Anna?
Any?
No, all of them.
I don't see it. It's attractive. It's short, just short.
Yes.
And
if you are, just browsing through or maybe just flipping over the pages of the newspaper, and then you see motorists driving at 120 mph.
So,
Tree destroys house, post office robbery.
But tree
Destroys
house. It's attractive.
Is attractive. What about post office robbery?
Not attractive.
All
No,
right.
it's attractive.
Excuse me. It's happening every day, but the tree, it's.
But they are a stable community. I think this is something for them.
It's not in Iraq.
If you have laws, very strict laws, this is something to attract you. When you have laws, very good laws and cameras and those kind of things. So I think those are titles that attract you. How did they do it? Okay? So, the thing is that the title is short. It is always يعني لاحظوا in B القطعة كلها بالماضي, but the title is in present. دائما نستخدم present بالtitles أو مبني للمجهول بنستخدم الماضي. motorist driving ing مضارع. tree destroys الشخص الثالث مضارع. post office robbery أصلا مخالين فعل. دائما نحاول نتجنب الأفعال والحروف الجر قدر الإمكان. This is the conditions of the title. إنه شلون تكون جاذبة ومختصرة, نخلصها من كل الأشياء الممكن إنه نزيلها نرفعها بحيث يبقى المعنى محافظ. يعني فلذلك مرات ما تنطبق على العناوين بعض القواعد اللي احنا متعودين عليها. مثلا tree destroys house, مثلا a tree destroys the house, هاي المعتاد. a tree destroyed our house. مثلا هذه مثلا tree وحدها, لو the tree, لو a tree, لو the bowls tree. tree هيك وحدها بدون لا ذا ولا أي ولا أن ولا أي شيء, هذه ضد مو قاعدة, مو ضمن الجرامر الصحيح. لكن this is a title. Tree destroys house.
So I can break the rule of grammar in title?
Not all rules, yes, but in titles, not break the rules, but there are rules for the title.
يعني نبعد ما يمكن إبعاده بدون التأثير على المعنى.
Exactly.
Can you give us a lecture of
this is a whole lecture in journalism. It is a whole series of lectures in journalism.
Can you give us a hint? Even not
a
now.
Hint?
A hint.
Yes, I can, of course.
Another time? Because I need it. Please.
But let us help ourselves. مثلا, I want you to read anything from the newspaper. Anything. Just cut it, read it, put a title.
Put a title.
Put an Arabic title and put an English title. See what you're going to reach. Okay? You are going to make an informative title in Arabic. Maybe it's not a very good title in the original text. Okay? And you're going to make a marketing title or an attractive title like those, which seems to attract you. Oh, really? That happened? Oh. So we use present as الشخص الثالث أو ing, and we use nouns مثل الأخير, no verb, ونحاول انه نستخدم مثلا اذا رقم صادم او اذا حادثة او فد شيء. no prepositions، احرف الجر والتعريف والتنكير ما تكون مستخدمة. اوكي، هذا تمرين بسيط هو لأن مو اختصاصكم. مثلا هسه احنا مو اختصاص الدورة جورناليزم مثلا، لكن لا بأس، خلينا نحاول. اوكي، alright. Now, do you have any question about this what we did today? Did you like it?
Yes.
It's nice?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us. It was a very interesting lesson with you, and I wish you'll join us again.